Welcome to Norway. The Lofoten Islands is one of the northernmost parts of Norway in the Arctic Circle. While their peak season is summer, winter is an incredible time to visit. We'll be spending the next week exploring Lofoten and visiting some of the cutest Norwegian fishing villages, going sea kayaking, hiking one of the most scenic trails, riding a ripboat through a fjord, and seeing the northern lights not once but 3 times. So if you want to add a new country to your bucket list, keep watching to learn about the ultimate Lofoten Islands winter itinerary. Also, if you're new here, hi, we're Sydney and Caleb, your new friends who are obsessed with adventure travel and helping you live a wildly adventurous life. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button below to stay up to date on all of our adventures. After taking 4 long flights, we finally saw Lofoten for the first time from our plane window. We flew into Narvik and drove 5 hours down one of the most scenic roads to the Hattvika Lodge, where we'll be staying for the next week. Guys, oh my gosh, the views of this entire drive are absolutely unreal. We just got to Henningsvaer. We drove about 3 hours down from Narvik, where the airport is.
We're gonna walk around and get some lunch and see what else there is to explore here.
And we're literally just in a car park, like a parking lot, and this is the view. So, it's so beautiful. This is our view for lunch. Like, are you kidding me? How beautiful. So we got a fish soup for lunch.
It's very delicious.
That's a super cute little local place right on the water with the most incredible view. Like, still feels like a green screen. It's so pretty. Just finished walking around Henningsvaer. Has lots of cute little shops and cafes and some restaurants. Obviously some incredible views. It also has like one of the most photographed football fields in the world.
Soccer.
Well, it's a football field, but soccer to the Americans. But yeah, we're about to finish our drive down to our lodge. So last night we got into our lodge, but we just woke up and oh my gosh, the view from bed is incredible. Like, are you kidding me? Last night we checked into the Hattvika Lodge, where we will be staying for the next week. When we got in last night, it was pretty dark, so today is our first morning kind of waking up and seeing the views from the property, which are absolutely incredible.
We are staying in one of the renovated fishing cabins down on the water. They're the original ones, so they're like, I don't know, 100 years old. Mm-hmm. There's a sauna on property that you can book as an add-on, which we will be doing at least once while we're here. Caleb loves the sauna, so we're excited about that.
Please have a little grace, because we can't always say things correctly, but we do try. Pulled over for a quick pit stop on the side of the road because, oh my gosh, the views were just freaking incredible. Can't get over it. Cannot get over how blue and clear the water is, how reflective it is. It's crazy. Just been driving along the road to another fishing village and these are the views. Like, are you kidding me? We're just at a pullout and Just got to the iconic viewpoint of Hamnøy.
Something like that.
Yeah. Honestly, I had no idea it was on like a bridge like this, but
Still beautiful.
yeah, it's crazy seeing somewhere that you have seen in pictures a million times, like in person. I don't know if you've ever felt that way, but I feel like this in this moment.
So he's fangirling over an Instagram spot right now. She had butterflies as we were driving up to it because she was so nervous to meet it for the first time.
Don't make fun of me. It's just crazy. It's so beautiful. I am a little surprised by this bridge / let down. For some reason I thought it was going to be more like this where we stood, because I feel like we're currently standing on the side of a highway.
We're going to walk through the town of Hamnøy and see what there is to explore.
Yeah, it's a pretty small fishing village, but it's very scenic, so I think we'll just be kind of taking in the sights.
Just got to another photo spot.
Another bridge with a cute fishing village. I'm not sure how to say the name of this one, but it starts with an S. The water is so clear. It's such a pretty turquoise color. We've been seeing these wooden structures all over Lofoten, and they hang cod to dry out on them. They're usually covered. This one has some empty spots, but it's cod / fishing season, so literally there's hundreds of them everywhere. And this is the first one we've seen up close, and it looks super cool. You can dry it out and then you can eat it. For lunch today, we are trying a pretty well-known, kind of famous restaurant called Anita Seafood. It's right on the water with, of course, great views. Where here has bad views? Like. I got a fish cod soup again.
I got a fish burger that has some shrimp and smoked salmon on it.
Fresh seafood right by the sea. So I'm trying one of their famous, it's basically like, I think a Norwegian cinnamon roll. It looks incredible. I've heard good things about these things. I'll just eat it with my hands. That's good. Walking around Reine. I don't know how to say it. It's a super cute fishing village. There's lots of little fishing huts that you can rent out. Lots of good views.
Good photo spots.
Yeah, there's a few different cafes and stuff, but it's mostly kind of just for photo spots, but it's literally so beautiful. I just can't get over it. Everywhere we go, I just can't get over how pretty it is. Caleb's laughing because, is that what I say every 2 seconds? Yeah.
Just got back from our full day of adventures, and now it's time to go to the sauna over there.
And then you'd cold plunge into the ocean somewhere over here. There's a ladder. You gonna be jumping in?
We'll see.
Headed in the sauna. It is, oh my god, it's hot in here. Oh my gosh, the view though. Holy crap. How long are we gonna make it in here?
2 hours, baby.
Oh no. I might melt away, disintegrate. Been in the sauna now for what?
6 minutes.
6 minutes. I feel like a roasted turkey. I feel so hot. Caleb said he's staying here for 20 minutes. So,
it's all personal preference.
Yeah, I am a weakling when it comes to heat. Now it's time to do the cold plunge. So we were about to get in. I don't know if you can see in the reflection, but there's these spiky balls everywhere. I have no idea what they are. But now we're afraid we're gonna get cut by something trying to get in. Caleb said his foot is already numb.
Okay, that's all I got.
There's so many things on the ladder. This is crazy. God, it's so cool. It's be a little toe dip.
Can always do a little bit, and then next time come back and do more.
It's so cold. Yeah, that's good.
All right, it's good for the first one.
Back to the sauna, adding some water. Ooh, I think it's losing some heat. Sauna round 2, and hopefully next time we can make it in the ocean longer. And we found another spot that we can go in that might be a little deeper.
Yeah.
So that we can get in further without like cutting our feet on the whatever sea creature it is that's really, really spiky and looked scary. Running back to the ocean. It has gotten colder. It's getting later in the night. Take 2.
Well, there's not another step below this. Oh, that's a bummer.
You got it, babe.
Oh, this squiddy stuff.
I'm nervous.
You're doing great.
I'm getting my butt in.
Lower down, just drop down.
One more leg. We're nervous about touching the bottom and it's too shallow to swim, which is why. Oh my god, my feet are numb. Okay. The sky is clear, mostly, for the first time since we've been here. And oh my gosh, how much more reflective the water is actually insane. We're excited because I think we're gonna be able to see the northern lights tonight. It looks like it's gonna be kind of clear. Well, you can't really tell right now looking at the video. But we use this app to predict it.
It has some cool features. It has a map of where they currently are, so you can see they're getting close. It kind of moves this way. It has some forecasts, so it shows you viewing probability over the next hour. Cloud coverage tonight. The next hour KP, which is supposed to be like how good they are, and then the upcoming days, and a long-term forecast.
I think the app is called Aurora, right?
I believe that to be correct.
Yeah, we found it online, and a local also recommended that it's typically the most accurate, so. I am so excited because we are currently on our way to hopefully, fingers crossed, see some northern lights. The forecast was looking super good. The sky is clear. We saw stars for the first time since being here. We are driving to a beach about 30 minutes from our lodge where we've read that you can see the northern lights pretty good because you're away from a lot of the light pollution from like the little villages. I'm super excited. I really hope we see it. The forecast is looking good. Like it should start in like what, 30, 45 minutes potentially. We've never seen the northern lights. This is our first time like chasing the northern lights and trying to figure all the like science behind it out. It's not just like they come out every night, all night, like, which I kind of thought it was. So anyways, I'm so excited. I literally feel like it's Christmas morning. I can't wait. Oh my God, you guys. I know you can't see it, so I'm gonna add pictures, hopefully, of what we're capturing. It is unreal. Like, holy crap, it is so freaking cool. Caleb, what do you think?
It's pretty amazing.
He's working on getting the camera settings perfect. Oh my God, you guys. This is insane. I'm gonna try to show you guys what we've been doing, but basically we're taking a photo on like a super long exposure and timer. So it looks, oh, that is quite the angle. It looks black, but when we do the timer, it takes it for a few seconds. And then again, the quality of it on this, but it's super clear on the camera, but you can kind of see where that light pollution from the GoPro is. But ooh, This is literally so amazing. I'm so excited, and you guys have to see the Northern Lights if you can. Like, it's literally been such a bucket list dream come true, and I can't wait to edit these photos. Just finished watching the Northern Lights.
It was pretty awesome.
It was insane. Like, it's just crazy. Like, I wasn't prepared for how quickly they would move.
Yeah, they'd change quickly.
Yeah, like within seconds, like we'd be like, oh my gosh, get this shot. They're like dancing or whatever. And then within a few seconds, they would have already like completely changed. So that's like one thing to keep in mind, is they do move pretty quickly, which is good and bad, because if they're not like really vibrant, in like 5 seconds they could change. Anyways, it was incredible, and I hope we see them every single night the rest of our trip.
I hope so too.
So we were gonna wake up for a sunrise hike this morning, but after getting in so late last night, we just didn't have it in us to get only 3 hours of sleep. But I saw the light coming through the window, so I jumped outside to take some pictures, and oh my god, it's so beautiful. Oh. This morning we are going kayaking for a few hours out on the ocean. We hired a tour through our lodge, so we have a tour guide who like is local and knows all about the area.
Yeah, we should be a fun little adventure out on the seas, and maybe we'll see some wildlife.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Some really good views.
Yeah, today is the first day it's sunny, so we have like absolutely clear skies, and it's crazy how different the mountains look. So I'm so excited to be on the water today. Getting our waterproof suits on. Super tight on the ankles and the wrists. And on our necks. Keep us dry.
You sit back a little bit, it's upwards, yeah. Yeah, that's good, that's good. You put your leg like this. You can see this stuff here? Yeah.
Getting in the kayak. Beautiful day out on the water. Sun is shining, the sky is clear. Taking a break to enjoy these views. Oh my gosh. How you doing, honey?
Fantastic.
This is absolutely incredible. So cool. After sea kayaking, we got in the car and headed over to another fishing village called Nusfjord. One of my favorite things is that every destination that we drive to, it's obviously incredibly scenic. It's literally the road behind us. So there's lots of little pullouts that we can stop, take pictures, just take in the views.
Yeah, it's quite majestic.
Yeah, like I literally can't get over this. It's so beautiful. We just got to Nusfjord, and we actually had to pay a small fee to get in. And we think that's because it's kind of like, it seems like it's more of a historic village, is that what you'd say?
Some museums and stuff.
Yeah, there's lots of little buildings that have kind of like the history of this village, as well as just like fishing villages in general. Yeah, so it should be super interesting and provide more like history about different fishing villages. A lot of the buildings have signs outside that share about the history. So this used to be a cod liver oil refinery, and then different buildings along, what you call this, bay, they all serve different purposes as part of the fishing village. Just got to Ramberg Beach. It's a great little pit stop, just driving along the road. Very scenic.
Yeah, it's a very beautiful beach. It's pretty wide and some white soft sand, and
yeah, lots of beach The sun is about to set very soon, just over the mountains. And of course, the views are stunning. So beautiful. Oh my god. Ramberg Beach is also where the iconic red hut is from. You've probably seen these pictures maybe in like postcards or travel magazines for the Lofoten Islands. Caleb, had you heard of the red hut?
I had not.
Caleb had never heard of it.
I'm not sure what makes it iconic, but I'm told that it is.
I, on the other hand, had heard of it and seen photos. I think it's just iconic because it's on like postcards. There's like nothing special about the hut exactly, like per se. I don't know. Tonight, I'm so excited because we are of course going to go see the Northern Lights, hopefully, again tonight. And we're going to Gimsøy tonight and we're going to do horseback riding tour, like through the Northern Lights.
Yep, hopefully we'll get some good action and see as much lights as we did last night.
Getting all our layers ready, because it's pretty chilly, of course. And FYI, if you're planning on seeing the Northern Lights, it happens pretty late at night, even if it gets dark at like 4 p.m. Yesterday we went out at 10 p.m. and we got back around 1:30, I think. And then tonight we're leaving, what time is it? It's like 8 o'clock, but we have an hour drive. So we'll be out from like 9 and then our tour ends at midnight. And then we'll drive home. So we're getting like 3 hours, 4 hours of sleep at night because we're waking up early to enjoy the day. So if you are not a late night bird, like we typically are not, bring some coffee, do something to stay up because you will get a lot of adrenaline once the lights come and it's so freaking worth it. We hadn't even pulled out of the parking lot and we already saw the Northern Lights and they are so vibrant tonight. Like it is crazy how big they are. This morning we are headed out on a hike. We are going to hike to Kvalvika Beach, I believe is how you say it. And right now it's unseasonably, like, what is the right word? Less snowy. There's not a lot of snow. It's like they had 1.5 meters, they said a week ago, and it's all melted. So that's one of the reasons I think we're able to do this hike right now is just because there's no snow. So there's 3 different parking lots for this trailhead. We are parked at the one that is closest to the trailhead over here, and you come in down the road and pay at this little hut. It was 100 NOK, so like $10 US, and they have toilets and I believe running water, and then you just park and go the trailhead that way. So far the beginning of the trail has been lots of wooden planks. I feel like we're walking on like a balance beam.
Beautiful day though.
Yeah. And get the little, what do you call them, wooden planks sort of help with erosion, and then it's super muddy, I guess, from snow melt too, so it probably helps with that. But anyways, it is a beautiful day. We're just over a quarter mile in. Not too bad. Obviously we're just going straight up. We got some pretty cool views already.
Across the ice patch.
Yeah, it's got a bit icier, so we put some spikes on and we'll make our way over the ridge. That section was a lot sketchier than we thought it would be.
Yeah, especially because we were down to 1 pair of spikes.
Yeah, long story, but it's usually all covered in snow. So I brought my snow boots, now my hiking boots, under the impression there'd be feet of snow.
And the spikes that we have for Sydney don't fit on our hiking boots.
On my snow boots. They only fit on my hiking boots. So Caleb, sweet Caleb, let me wear his, so he was in a slippery position.
It's a little sketchy. It's a very vertical wall and you're just standing on ice.
Yeah, it looks like it's soft, fluffy snow, but it's really hard, packed ice that actually really hurts to touch as well. Another thing that we don't normally hike in is massive parkas. That mine comes past my knee, so it's not very mobile. It's really hard to hike in, but we only had room for like one big jacket. Parkas are also not ideal, but we're making it work. taking a quick water break, trying to shed off some of our parka layers.
Accidentally bought sparkling water.
Yeah, instead of still. How is it on a hike?
It's not the most refreshing, but it'll do.
Back to hiking in the snow, but it's much slushier this time, less icy. And the views just keep getting better and better. Ah, this hike is incredible. Can't imagine what it looks like in the summertime. This is absolutely insane. It is so freaking beautiful. Oh my God. What do you think, Caleb?
It's awesome.
Yeah, this is just mind-blowing. Hiking over the ridgeline, and we can start to see the beach down there. We're hiking up to a viewpoint somewhere over on that side that we can't see yet. We're not hiking to the beach. I don't know if that was clear in the first video. The hike is to an overlook of the beach, and it's absolutely gorgeous, but you can hike to the beach. There's a tiny little trail that connects it to where we are now. You can see the beach somewhere, I can't really tell, right behind us. The sun is kind of making it hard to see, but
We're here.
and it is so freaking beautiful. Highly recommend this hike. Like, can't imagine what it's like in the summer. One of our favorite parts of getting to the top of a hike is eating a little snack and enjoying the view. All your hard work, and you get to sit and stare at it. Do you disagree?
No, not at all.
So we're about to begin our descent back down to very far away from where we are now, elevation.
There's a few sketchy ice spots that'll be even more questionable going down than up.
Over here, right in here, is Ramberg Beach, which is where we were last night for sunset. And it's super cool to see it from this angle. Like, this is kind of the road that we've been driving, and then we typically go that way, but it's cool to see it from a different angle.
We found some sheep.
Caleb's so excited. He loves.
We have seen zero farm life since we have been here. No cows, no goats,
Caleb
no
is
nothing.
all about the farm animals. Or can I? They're like here. I don't know. You can see them. But yeah, they weren't here this morning, so Caleb's happy. And we made it down. We're zonked. We're exhausted. We didn't eat lunch. We haven't eaten in like I don't know how many hours.
We hardly ate breakfast.
Yeah, minus I had a banana and Caleb had a granola bar at the top. So we're gonna go find a little pub and eat dinner and hang out before the Northern Lights tonight. We found a little roadside pub to get dinner. Caleb ordered some smoked whale.
Pretty good.
What does it taste like?
Tastes like fish jerky.
Fish jerky.
Or fishy beef jerky.
I've never heard of whale on a menu before, but that's super cool.
Today is Sydney's birthday. We just had a nice little birthday breakfast, and now we're about to go to the sauna.
Yeah, having a chill birthday morning after such an incredible birthday trip. There's so much steam coming off Caleb. I don't know if you can tell. Back into the ocean. My feet are already numb just from standing here.
I'm gonna do the same thing, I think. I'm not getting fully in.
Okay.
Oh my God.
How is it?
freezing.
I want to try to get further in, but it's super hard because the ladder ends before the water like stops, if that makes sense, because it's low tide. My feet hurt so bad.
I think the water felt good. I mean, it's a little painful, but if there was an easier way to get into the water, I feel like I would have gotten all the way in. But
yeah, like if there was like true steps. After doing a nice little sauna cold plunge morning, we are going to Lofoten Wool. I'm excited to go see it and see some sheep.
I love the sheep.
Caleb is very happy and excited for the sheep. So to get here, it looks like you're not going the right way because you are basically driving down a private driveway, and there's a house, and then the shop is right here. Everything is handmade and hand knitted by local artists, local knitters. And they get the wool from the sheep that live on the property. So it's very locally made and locally sourced. They also sell lots of yarn and even some patterns with the yarn, so you can knit the items yourselves, which is super cool. Their little cute things are so precious. I'm gonna get this beanie. I think it's so cute. But beware, it's a little pricey because everything is handmade. So the sweaters are like $800 US.
It's a birthday treat.
This is not 800.
Get a little closer to the sheep.
Yeah, they said we could come and say hey to the sheep.
They're all looking at us.
I know, it's kind of funny because they're all outside of the fence, not in the fence. All the sheep are just hanging out. They said that they are about to have lambs in the next month or so, but they shave them all, and that's what they use to knit these products they sell.
One of them's pooping right now.
Oh my gosh, it is. So we've just been driving around to different parts of the island and like pulling over, enjoying the views. Obviously we went to the wool shop, but now we're visiting this church in Gimsøy that was recommended to us from somebody at the lodge we're staying at. And it's super beautiful. I mean, these views are crazy.
Driving by the famous Lofoten Links golf course. It's known for in the summer. It's open 24 hours a day, and you can play as much golf as you want. And the snow is melted, so we have a little view of the hole.
Yeah, there's down here. There's some of the golf holes we've been driving by. The views, incredible.
Might just have to come back in the summer.
Caleb can play some golf. We can do some more hiking. I think we should do it. Today is our last day in the Lofoten Islands. We are so sad to leave.
On our way out, we're going to drive through Svolvær and do a fjord boat tour and hopefully see some sea eagles. Just made it to the boat dock. Should be a fun day.
Can't wait! So this is the kind of boat we are going to be going out on. These tiny little seats bouncing around the ocean looking for sea eagles through the fjords.
Hopefully they are warm because it'll be cold outside.
Yeah, and based on the safety instructions we were reading over there, sounds like it's going to be a very bumpy, wild ride. Getting all suited up.
That's perfect. Really comfy, actually.
You gonna get one of our own?
Maybe.
We look like little Teletubbies. I love it. Ready to go. I don't know if you can see our whole outfits. Looks like we're getting on a horse. We're about to take off. said last week, this was totally frozen and you couldn't even get a boat in here. So we're excited that we got to come in here and enjoy the views. Wow. That was crazy.
The difference in the first seat and the second seat is quite intense.
I sat in the first seat going and Caleb switched to sit in the front seat on the way back, and it's so much colder.